Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Master of Orion in our Trilarian Trickery series, where we are just ridiculous on infrastructure right now. Just everything building at once. It's kind of awesome. We also have a number of... I just had someone point out how cruel it is that I've put these water-loving Cthulhu Trilarians on so many like desert and barren planets with no water whatsoever, but there's a method to my madness. We're gonna terraform them up and have a lot of fun with it. All right, so I have the choice between the oh yeah, that's right. This is a choice. I didn't get both of these. Oh, okay. I want the Astro University. When in doubt, always go for the research option. Okay, now advanced government. What have we here? Aha! Interplanetary administration. And advanced colony ships. Ooh. I haven't had those in a solo series of Master of Orion yet. Let's go ahead and go for antimatter fusion next, just because I want me some antimatter drives. Make ships even faster. Speaking of fast ships, check this out. Our space factory is about to use the jump gate between Ursulus and Vigare in order to get to Imarn a few jumps faster, which I think is just awesome. Let's go ahead. What else do we have to do? Do we have any planets at all? I'm trying to keep an eye on this. Any planets at all that are just building trade goods? I don't see any this time. I've looked like in the last episode, and I feel like even an episode or two before that, and I always seem to miss one. Ooh, 2 planets just grew. Ursulus 4 and 5. Cool, I can just switch between them this way. Sure, I'm actually quite happy with... Well, no, actually I'm going to put one more pop in science there. And then, oh yeah, we definitely need to do a little bit here. So we're going to have one more in food, so that planet will grow a little bit faster, which is generally important because this is a barren planet. It is terraforming up right now, so Ursulus 5 is about to be a tundra world, I believe. And then, of course, we are building a planetary radiation shield on Vigare Prime, and as soon as that's done, it'll be a barren world, no longer irradiated, and we can start terraforming it up as long as that radiation shield stands. Anyway. Because I'm pretty sure if you were to destroy the radiation shield, the planet would immediately start, its biome would start degrading. Because it's in the path of its star's radiation. Alright, Siha, the scavenger, has leveled up. Palladia 2 has grown. More colonies, more stuff going on each turn. Okay, actually, I'm happy with that layout. And deep sea cooling is done, so a little bit better research there. Spaceport's done, so our income just went up. And fungal farms have also been completed at Ursulus 2. That's wonderful. So now Ursulus 2 can... Well, we honestly need to terraform this planet too, but before we do that, there are definitely some more basic buildings that could stand to be built. Let's go ahead and do Marine Barracks first, followed by... Let's do Advanced Data Center and a Spaceport, and then a Holo Simulator. There aren't any striking populations just yet, and the Marine Barracks should help keep it that way. But eventually I want to terraform this planet too. Just right now I want to get some of the more basic structures in place. It's so interesting that war hasn't really come our way just yet, because it's really enabled us to build up a strong empire from the get-go, which I love. I've talked about it a couple times in the series so far. I'm very much an empire builder type player. I focus very much on the story of what's happening as I play games, whether it's strategy or a character-based game where the story is not as like spelled out, like a Mass Effect game or just another RPG. I say Mass Effect just because it's one of my favorites of all time. But yeah, I pay a lot of attention to, just story. And when I feel like I can actually enjoy the universe of just a strategy session and build up an empire, whether it's in Civilization or in Master of Orion, it means a lot to me. It really just kind of takes the experience to the next level. Okay, so I'm going to move this pop down to production because this planet's not growing stuff nearly fast enough. I'll build crust prospecting, and then we'll go ahead and go for the Colonial Revenue Service, followed by the Neutron Collider, followed by the Advanced Data Center, followed by the Spaceport. And I'm tempted to buy that, but I won't. 4 turns is not that bad. Let me look through and see if there's anything more tantalizing that I can buy. Not really. So let's go ahead and choose a production. Okay, cool. So Main Prime has finished its radiation shield, and gravity is normal here. Was gravity always normal, or did I have to build... Yeah, gravity was always normal here, but it was an irradiated planet. So now that that's done, That's so cool. I love seeing that shield effect. Now that that's done, we can focus on getting this planet built up as well. We can terraform this one. Marine barracks first, I think. Followed by a neutron collider, followed by fungal farms. Definitely fungal farms. And then, yeah, I'll go ahead and give the terraform order after that. I can't wait too long on the terraforming. I want these planets to be humming. That's why I'm trying to move through the turns as rapidly as possible, because we are in an empire building mode. But at the same time, on a couple of planets, I have some battleships building, which is going to be awesome. And as some of these planets complete their queues and have everything built that they could possibly need to build, I can turn around and just start focusing on just building ships straight up all the time. I'm going to go ahead and build an Astro University here on Palladia Prime. They're expensive. They're really expensive, but it's worth it. All right, so let's go ahead and convert this to a planet. It's going to take 7 turns, and we'll have another colony to create. So maybe on Imarn 3, we'll actually go ahead and queue up a colony ship. Yeah, it's just going to take 7 turns. Let's go to the next turn, and we'll colonize that. Actually, that's going to be perfect. Look at that. 7 turns, 7 turns. Well, no, actually, it's going to be 2 turns late because there's something else finishing, but that's fine. Oh, hey, real quick. Let's take a look at our leaders. I've got some leaders on some rather paltry ships. So as soon as my battleships are done building, Siha and 911 Sid, these leaders, I'm probably going to move on to my more advanced ships. I'm going to go for the stronger bombs. All right, we now have access to the animator drives. Let's upgrade all of our blueprints there. Done. All right, now that we have... Okay, good. I'll go ahead and take care of that upgrade. Now that we have a good amount of money, let's double check our neighbors to see about trade treaties. We must already be trading with them. Oh no, we still need more. Holy crap. Need a lot to trade with the Meklar. But it's okay, I don't necessarily want to trade with them, so let's just check out the Cylon instead.
I listen intently.
So they actually don't have enough money. Or neither do we. So, yeah, more Lord of the Rings music. I hear it every time now. I'm sorry, I can't help but comment. Clack on.
Why do you? We hear you.
Wow. Okay, so trade treaties are starting to get expensive. Which is really unfortunate, because they're going to get prohibitively expensive pretty soon. Let's go for astrobiology. Additional food buildings to help some of these crappier planets grow faster. Now, pretty soon, I may actually be able to build a gravity generator on Imarn Prime.
I would prefer us to engage.
Nope. Okay, so our allies, the Alkari. We're allied with the Alkari and the... oh, yeah, definitely. More morale bonus. That'd be fine. And the Cylon. Okay. Ooh, we're so close. All right. I should be able to buy the gravity generator on Imarn Prime in another turn or 2. Okay, so what now? I'm just reading the description of this, because ocean planets, in my experience, every time you try to terraform them, they just remain ocean planets. So I don't know if there'd be any benefit to trying to run this on I'm not going to try, but... Okay, tell you what, let's go ahead and queue up another battleship here. I feel like that would be the best thing. All right, and this is a new colony ship. We're going to send it to this new planet in Trilar. We made this out of the asteroid belt in Trilar, and now we have another colony. So I have to say, with the number of colonies I have access to, there's a pretty good chance that if we don't win this by an Antaran victory, which, again, I think that would be fun, having a nice, amazingly powerful fleet take on the Antarans, we might win this by a scientific victory. We might. Because pretty soon we're going to go to war with the Meklar once we have some more ships in place. Which I really need to get on that, I know. But there are just a few planets... I mean, I've definitely got some ships coming. And there are going to be a few more planets that can start producing ships very soon. But right now, I'm still focused on making sure my basics are in order. I don't like to get ahead of myself. Okay, I want to buy that so badly so that I can go ahead and have the factory, but I need more to save money for this. Okay, so this new planet's 5 turns away from being finished in Imarn. We are at turn 255 in 10 episodes. That's how fast the turns are in Master of Orion. I freaking love it. It's one of my biggest disappointments with Civ 6. I love Civ 6, by the way. Not a Civ 6 hater. Love the game. I think it's off to a great start, and it's going to get even better. So just disclaimer before I start seemingly dogging on Civ 6. But I was hoping, given how fast Master of Orion, especially being made by a developer that's not as known for AAA strategy games, managed to make these turns really fast. I was like, man, if we could make Civ turns that fast. But I guess it turned out to be too much to hope for. There we go. We have bought the gravity generator. So life's about to get a lot better on Imarn Prime. Things are going to build faster. Colonies are going to grow faster. This number should be chopped in half or more. It's at 23 right now. Let's see what it drops to. 15. So not quite in half, but almost. And now there are some additional buildings that need to be built. Holy crap. Colonial Revenue Services, absolutely. Colonial Spaceports. Let's go ahead and go for Marine Barracks so there's no striking, followed by a Neutron Collider. Awesome. All right, I am going to go ahead and move one population up into food on Imarn Prime for reasons that I think are obvious. We need that colony to grow. Same here, actually. I'm going to move this research pop down to food on main Prime because we need this colony to grow as well. It's a small colony, but we still need it to grow. Oh, okay. We finally have pollution on Palladia Prime. Finally. All right, so let's go ahead and build some pollution type buildings. This is a 5 pollution cleanup. Don't really need a toxic processor. Let's go ahead and just go for the first 2. And I will go ahead and move the Astro University back. So it is official. We have pollution. That hasn't happened in a while. If you can hear a ringing right now, I apologize. I don't know how this is happening in the dead of winter, but there is someone's unit. Normally I filter this kind of noise out, but I have a different noise filter because the kind of noise outside is different in December. But I can hear it right now. So maybe I can try to capture it and remove it to where you won't hear it. But if you can hear a ringing, I apologize. And will hopefully go away shortly. Sorry, I know that breaks the immersion, but the noise might have already broken the immersion, so I'm just explaining it. All right, let's go to the next turn. It's really quite frustrating. It's December. Why are any external units coming on? Interesting. The Meklar and the Darlock are at war, which might mean that it's a good time for us to make a move on them. Tell you what, let's go ahead and go for just subterranean farms here. Done. Hang on, let me make a quick note. All right, that's that. All right, View-Tech Tree. We need to finish this column, don't we? Electromagnetic refraction seems to be where the game is guiding me, because as I have the choice between personal shield and stealth suits, which increases the effectiveness of our spies, or at least not necessarily the effectiveness, but the risk of their missions. And then the multi-state insulator, which doesn't matter in this game because we're not playing in a spiral galaxy. But we're going to go for that anyway, just to complete that column. All right, this planet is complete. Now I really am just going to have the space factory kind of hang back. We can do a quick upgrade, probably to its engines, I would imagine. I'm very fascinated by the fact that the Darlock and the Meklar just went to war. We have the opportunity, I think, to hit the Meklar pretty hard right now if I wanted to. I just need to get those battleships built. I'm not confident going into enemy territory without really, really strong ships that are prepared to, well, fight the battles. Let's see. Robo miners. Sounds like a pretty good idea. Let's see. I'm just looking at my cost up here. Imarn 3. Astra University would also be 5 maintenance. Terraforming. Tell you what, I'm just going to terraform Imaran 3. It's going to take 49 turns, but I'm going to do it. The colony's growing right now. Yeah, I'm going to do it. We need to get some of those colonies up to where they're more habitable by this race. It's just a basic principle of the thing, if you will. Vigare 2, what are we going to build? Let's see. Is pollution a problem here yet? No, not just yet. In which case, I'm going to go ahead and go for the deep sea cooling research bonus. All right, colony ship's done. Oh wait, no, I don't want to build anything. Oh, I see. That's the same planet that my space factory is orbiting, so I had that button open to me. All right, so let's colonize this planet. Escape. Done. Automated factory, hydroponic farm, fungal farms. Let's go ahead and... Hang on. Actually, no. Fungal farms can wait. Let's go ahead and go for the more standard biospheres. I don't know why I went for fungal farms first. Colonial revenue and government support. Yeah, in that order. How are our battleships doing, is my next question. Need to wait till the turn cycles, but we need to find out, because I feel like they're building. They're taking a while to build, because obviously they're battleships. We've got one 9 turns away. We've got another 8 turns away. We've got one 27 turns away. Tell you what, let's go ahead and move one of these down into production, because I just feel like that would help. Okay, we're going to have you just hang out around Umaran 4. Now, Palladia, how are you doing on... Just remember that commercial from a few years back. How are you... Oh, no. It wasn't how are you. It's what are you doing? Now you've all stopped watching the episode because I quoted that commercial. Sorry. I remind myself of things on the random. And in that particular case, it was an annoying commercial from like 3 or 4 years back of a dude being annoying. So, Ursulus 5, yeah, you need a holo simulator, buddy. That's very, very needed. Don't have any striking populations, but you probably will, because your morale is only 85. Terraforming has been completed here. So, actually, this planet we just set something up on, this is a planet that was terraforming. It's now a tundra world. And look, we have access to ocean transformation. Oh, that's cool. You can upgrade a tundra to an ocean class. Let's go ahead and do it. Heck yes. I was not expecting that. That's really, really cool. It's only going to take 16 turns. I think that's something that's unique to my race, because I don't have access to it anywhere else. No, I don't. It's only on certain types of worlds. Oh, it's so cool. Let me go ahead and queue up a moon lab to be here after this terraforming is done. Still 23 turns off, but again, 8 turns away from planet growth. It'll be sooner than 23 turns when that job completes. Also, hang on. My new planet here, Imaran 4, I think I am ready to buy out. Yep, let's buy that factory. Okay, so pollution reduction buildings are functioning here. I could terraform this planet, but again, this is ocean level already, so I don't know what that would do. I don't know what it would do. All right, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and go for the toxic processor too. See if we can reduce the pollution problem, because pollution is currently affecting our food production on Palladia Prime. Palladia 3. I think I meant to take a look at this planet earlier. Okay, so we need gravity generators here, don't we? It's going to take 1,024. It's going to take 1 trillion credits, basically, to build that, but we can do it. Personal shield or stealth shield? Let's go for stealth suit. Lower the mission's risk. Make our spies better. Cybertronics. Let's complete that column. Cybertronics is going to give us the structural analyzer. which links the ship's energy weapons array to a powerful computer scanning for faults in the enemy armor. As a result, the damage done by energy weapons that penetrate an enemy ship's shields is increased. And then we're going to get the Cybertronic computer, which increases the accuracy of energy weapons. So that's probably the one we're going to go for. Extra accuracy. And actually, 3 different planets just grew there. So I need to go through and look at my populations real quick after this next turn. No, you do not get open borders. Stop asking me. Okay, Colonial Revenue Service has been completed at Imarn 2, so our budget continues to hold steady at 50 plus. Let's take a look around for a second here. We will need to buy this factory pretty soon, which is unfortunate because there are other things I want to buy. Oh yeah, I was going to look at population, wasn't I? Let's go ahead and let's reallocate that population like so. That population's fine. Bring that one down, make things a little bit faster on Imarn Prime. Put you in food. Interesting. All right, yeah, I think I'll keep that population there, but we definitely have some production projects to choose. So Imarn 2, what do you need? Go ahead and build a neutron collider. Followed by fungal farms, followed by a spaceport. Fungal farms are helpful on crappier planets when you need to have better population growth. How are those battleships doing? Are they ready yet? I need to move my agents. Population boom. Excellent.
Population has boomed on a Trilarian colony world.
Is that all? You gonna tell me more this time? Okay, that was it. Okay, so we have a population boom here on Vigare, which is nice. I wish there was something showing that there was a population boom, but right now there's not. I mean, did I read that right? Yeah, Vigare 2. It's this planet. It's not showing anything, though, representing modifiers 100%. So I guess, yeah, there you go. There's a population growth is being doubled here right now, which is nice. Tell you what, let's go ahead and go for... Don't need to terraform. Let's go for the advanced data center. Be done in 5 turns. Why not? Next up.
This is GNN, Galactic News Network.
More Antaran nonsense.
The Antaran raiding parties have once again delivered a crippling blow to the Klakon Hive as they continue to mercilessly ravage our galaxy. You stay classy.
Okay, so we've already heard that announcement. So the Klakon are just getting ravaged, which hopefully is a good thing, because it's kind of equalizing the game a little bit, right? There's not a... One thing... All right, a brief moment for commentary. I just realized this in kind of an articulate, right-in-my-face kind of way. One thing that is good about the fact that the Antarans attack the strongest player is that it can deal with runaway AI on harder difficulties. So when you have races like the Silicoid or the Sakra that are notorious for running away with the game really, really quickly if you don't stop them early on, especially the Silicoid, at least a few builds back, that's the way it was, then what can help with that is having some mechanism in place to kind of keep them in check as they try to run away with the game. And it seems like the Antarans are pretty much exactly that, which I like that. I think it's a good thing. How am I? I'm still at 54. Yeah, tell you what, let's go for subterranean farms. Let's start building up food production. I want these colonies to grow and grow quickly. Now, let's also look around because I feel like I can buy that factory. That planet will start building stuff faster. Ocean transformation done in 14 turns. I'm excited about that ocean transformation. That's really going to help that colony. And there are other worlds that we can transform into tundra worlds that we can also then turn into ocean worlds. So all of you that were talking about, or really just one of you, but still, maybe more people in the future, everyone that was talking about how, oh, it's awful that you're putting all these seafaring people on non-watery planets. Well, we're gonna fix that. All right, let's go for the Cybertronic computer like we discussed. So that extra energy accuracy. We're gonna upgrade all of our blueprints to make that happen. And now we're onto a new branch of the tree. Gaia transformation is one thing we could do, but I kind of want to go for advanced government right away. Just because I get the advanced colony ship, which is going to come in so handy. Nanotechnology will come in handy as well because... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for this first. Because a minus 25% production cost in all colonies, that's just something that needs to happen. And then, of course, subspace communications will improve our command points. So we have some good technologies. We're probably going to do this one, then that one. But there's others coming up as well. So, yeah, these two are really worth getting excited about. All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this battleship. So it seems like we do have a battleship. It's been completed at Palladia 2. So that means... This is an ocean world. We don't have pollution problems here yet. Go for another battleship. Build one. I know it's taking you a while, but frickin' build it. Planet's going to grow in 4 turns, which is nice. And here's our battleship. Let's go ahead. First of all, we've got we've got this leader that's on a frigate. Let's change that, shall we? Let's put you on this battleship. It's going to take 4 turns for them to travel to that battleship, but now we're going to take this battleship and send them here, because this is going to be our force that attacks the Meklar. Now, I did have a commenter point out, and I appreciate this little reminder. I was aware, but it's good to have people watching my back. I do have 2 fronts with the Meklar, so I'm going to have to keep an eye on Dagon when I hit Terracus. But the main force is going to hit Terracus and Meklon, because I have the ability to jump in and annihilate their most critical systems. Right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep that. That's fine. This planet grew and added another pop to production, but that's going to help the terraforming go faster. Ursulus Prime has grown. Tell you what, let's put you down here to where that terraforming goes. Yep, 4 turns faster. I love it. It's going to take a while for this planet to grow at its current rate, but that's that's why we're terraforming. And then it looks like another battleship is done as well. That's great news. Let's go for the Astro University on Ursulus 4. Alright, now this battleship is also going to come down to Maine. It's going to take just 4 turns, because they're going to jump straight... Oh, that's so cool. They're going to jump straight through the jump gate from Ursulus to Maine. So check this out. This is why you build jump gates really quick. I want to speak to new players for just a moment. Look at Ursulus. Okay? Now imagine I had really good ships, jump drive, or propulsion drives, to where I didn't have to worry about how long these are just one jump. I don't have to think about, okay, this is 2 jumps. No, it's 1 jump. But still, if I wanted to get from Ursulus to Maine, it would be, well, first of all, I would have the first jump to the edge of the system. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then a 7th to get to that. This unit just took 1 turn to get to the jump gate. That's their next point. Then they'll be there. Then they'll be in Maine. I just saved 3 turns by having the jump gate set up. So don't underestimate those. My early playthroughs of Master of Orion, I did not understand how jump gates worked. Don't be like me. I thought that what you had to do was you had to build a jump gate on one end of a really... I thought they were made specifically for really long lanes where you wanted to speed travel between systems. So you'd build... Like here, this is a good example. You build one here and you build one here, and all of a sudden this would be a 1-jump move. I thought that was the point. And then I just realized in the middle of a playthrough, with the help of some commenters, but mainly in that particular instance, it was under my own steam, like, hey, jump gates don't quite work like that. So don't be like me. Learn how jump gates work and use them, because they're awesome. But anyway, we are almost at the 30-minute mark, so I will go ahead and cut this one here. We've got our battleships, and we're building a few more, but I would imagine we're going to make a move against the Meklar very, very soon. Particularly, again, since they are at war with the Darlock, we want to take advantage of that fact. But thanks very much for watching, folks. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like and subscribe to follow along. New survival, science fiction, and or simulation videos aired daily at 6 Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.